guys, welcome back to my channel. I did not like that. So yeah guys, thanks so much for tuning in today. I am going to show you how I got just this super easy matte brown smoky eye look with this plum lip. This is perfect for fall, perfect for people if you don't have a lot of time, you just don't want to spend a lot of time on your makeup. This is great. I got this whole entire look done in 30 minutes filming, and if I hadn't been filming it would have been way faster. And these colors are something that almost any neutral eyeshadow palette will have. I just think it's a great fall look that doesn't take much time, it doesn't take many products, and you don't have to be a professional makeup artist to do this look. Anyone can do this. It's super simple. Make sure you subscribe while you're here and give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to know how to get this look, then let's get started. Okay, so yesterday, well 2 days ago, I don't know if you remember me telling you that Charlie chewed up, I had 2 beauty blenders, she chewed them up. So I was like toughing it out for like a week and a half and using a foundation brush, and I freaking hated it. So 2 days ago, I went to Sephora, bought a cute little beauty blender. It's like a pink and white swirled one. Used it yesterday for the first time, came in here today. Charlie had been in here for approximately 30 seconds and she had it under the bed. She chewed the tip off. Embarrassed, not really, she doesn't care. But, so there's that. Super cute. Anyway, so today I don't really have much to do. I have to go to the store. I have to film another video later, chit-chatting about some things that I can't really talk about yet, but so yeah, not really doing too much, but I know I want to do just a basic brown kind of smoky eye, but nothing too crazy, just simple, just like a good fall warm brown smoky eye that works for everyone. I'm gonna do my foundation first. I've been using this Benefit Professional Matte Rescue primer underneath my Fenty Beauty primer. I just take a little bit and I'll put this on the areas that I've been getting super greasy, aka my entire face, but no, I'm really not that bad recently. I've been doing like my cheeks, so like my T-zone, my cheeks, my chin, and my forehead. So I got that professional on. Then I've been trying this new trick and it's actually, I really think that it's working. I've been taking my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion and I crease really bad like in my smile lines in between my eyebrows and on my forehead. So like before I apply my primer to my whole face, I've been putting this in the places that I crease, and I really think that it's helping. I mean, it helps with your eyeshadow from creasing, so why would it not help with your foundation, you know? So I put that in my smile lines. I just kind of pat it in with my finger, and I'm also gonna go ahead and put some of that on my actual eyelids. I meant to do that and I forgot. And I take like the extra that's on my finger and I put this underneath my eye also, because I find that that helps with like creasing of my concealer and everything. So after I get that on, I'm gonna put a little bit of my Fenty Beauty primer, just like a pump. Put this just kind of all over. Okay. Foundation. Actually, I wanted to try, saw this in my drawer that I've not used in forever, my All Nighter foundation. I'm almost out of it. It's my Urban Decay All Nighter. I'm in the shade 7. So I'm gonna mix this with a little bit of my Maybelline Matte and Poreless. And the reason why I mix a lot of my foundations with the Matte and Poreless is because I like the consistency of the Matte and Poreless. It's more kind of thin. So like if I'm using a foundation that's super thick, like the All Nighter is really thick. It's not necessarily heavy, it's just really thick. If I use the Maybelline mixed in with it, I just end up liking the consistency better. And I cannot tell you how happy that I am to be able to use a beauty blender. I put my foundation on yesterday for the first time with a beauty blender instead of a brush. And I was like, oh my God, it just looks so much better. If you have never put your foundation on with a beauty blender, if you've always just used a brush. I promise you, if you go and you buy, it doesn't even have to be an actual Beauty Blender brand. I really like the Real Techniques. You can get that at Walmart. It makes such a big difference, but you have to do it damp, and you have to, like when I say damp, I mean you turn the sink on under the water and you just keep squeezing it like this like 10 times until the thing gets big and like completely saturated with water, and then you squeeze all that extra water out. Not just like put it under the water, oh it's damp, like get it completely saturated. And I like to dot the foundation all over my skin and then blend it out instead of putting it on the sponge, and then I don't feel like that gives you the best coverage. But like it just makes your foundation look so flawless. Like if you've never tried it, I promise you it is life changing. Okay, so this foundation looks hella good. Like, I forgot how much I like the all-nighter. It has such full coverage and it's super matte. I remember the only thing I didn't really like about it, like when I first got it, was that I did feel like it settled into like my smile lines and stuff pretty bad. But since I've been using primer potion, I've not had that problem. Like usually already that is creased in my forehead and in my smile line. It's not. Concealer, I'm gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me. Blend all this out, doing my under eye last, because I feel like if the longer that it just kind of gets to sit there and kind of dry in place, it just gives better coverage. So I do like the perimeters of my face first. I'm gonna set this with my RCMA No Color Powder anywhere that I crease or anywhere that I've put my foundation. Okay, I'm gonna do my brows really quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I got my brows on. That took about 20 minutes. Not really good. Wow. Okay, so next I'm just gonna bronze. Bronze my nose a little bit. Making sure I get into that little socket right there and just contour that out. Blend all this out. Now let's go on and do the eyes. For my eyes, to use my usual Morphe 350 palette. Have you seen that they're coming out with a new like the 350 like second edition? It's gonna come out in October, like the 11th. I can't remember, sometime in October, but I've got to have it. So anyway, this is, if you don't already know, my like favorite palette. Super affordable. It's like I think it's like $23 I think, and you get a million shades and they're great quality. So for my transition shade, I'm going to use this kind of light orangey. I'm just gonna apply this all in my crease from inner corner to outer corner. I have been into winging my eyeshadow out a lot here recently, but today I'm not gonna do that so much. I want it to be more of a round shape instead of a winged shape. So I'm literally going from outer corner, inner corner, and just like baby circular motions. First I'll do windshield wiper back to back from inner, outer, inner, outer. Then when I get a lot, like most of the pigment that's on my brush placed, I will do baby windshield or baby circular motions all in my crease. Now just make sure that everything is super blended, no harsh lines or anything. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this eye. Okay, so now that I've got that transition shade how I want, I'm gonna take that same color, same brush, and go underneath my lash line. Okay, now I'm going to pack a color onto our lid. So I'm going to use my MAC 217 brush. And I'm gonna take this dark red brown and I'm just gonna pack this onto the brush. Tap that extra off so we don't get any fallout. And I'm gonna pack this all onto my lid. So once you've got that just kind of packed all over your lid, I'm gonna take this a little bit lighter brown than the one that we placed on our lid, but it still has like a little bit of a red orangey undertone. And I'm gonna place this in my lower crease, not as high as we had placed that transition shade, but just to buff out that color. Still going inner corner, outer corner, and then circular motions just to blend it all together. And then I might just go back on one more time, that 217, that red brown, just pack a little bit more on. And then back with that color, and let's put this into our crease one more time. I might take just a little bit of this really orange shade and just pop this into the crease just to warm us up just a little bit. Literally just the tiniest little bit. That's it. This just gives you, like when you put those really bright oranges, I know they're kind of scary to some people, but when you put that just like, even if it's just a little in your crease, it just warms everything up. So if you have like blue, green, brown, literally any color eye, just that orange makes it pop, and it's so nice. So I'm going back with the 217 and that red brown that we had put on our lid. I'm gonna put this lower lash line. Then I'm gonna take my matte pencil brush, which this still has some purple on it from my last video. I forgot to clean this brush. And then with that red brown we just put, this is just gonna give it a little bit more of like a dense color, and I'm gonna pack this kind of like on the outer part of my lower lash line. And then taking just that fluffy brush we've been using this whole time and blending that out. Done. Okay, so I am gonna highlight my inner corner, but I wanna keep it matte. I don't wanna use like a shimmer. So I wanna keep it a matte. This like, there's kind of matte, yellowy, this kind of matte lighter shade. Because I don't want it too light, just a little, just to brighten my eye. And you don't have to do that, that's totally an optional thing. I just like to. I think it opens my eyes up, and then I just go back and kind of blend. And then I also am going to use that same color, same brush, and highlight my brow bone. So do I want to do a liner? Do I not? I'm gonna do a liner just on my lid. I'm not gonna wing it out. I just want something to help blend my lashes. So I'm gonna use this brown liquid liner from Too Faced. It is in the color Deep Espresso. So it's just a liquid liner, just in dark brown. And I'm gonna apply this just to my lid. I'm not gonna wing it out. I'm just applying it across my lid. Now I'm going to finish my face before I do the rest of my lashes and everything. For blush, I think I'm gonna use Tarte, this Pate blush, just a little bit on just little apples. I'm gonna do a little bit more bronzer. Actually, no, I'm gonna do highlight first. So highlight, I don't want anything like too crazy. I just want it to be a really natural highlight because I want to keep this look kind of matte-ish. So I don't want anything too crazy for my highlight, but I have to apply a highlight. My champagne pot from Becca that's completely shattered, but whatever. And just lightly dust this. And I don't want it to be just like a harsh line, so I'm almost just like buffing this all kind of over in this area, so it's just like a glow, not necessarily like a super harsh. And then on my cheekbones, I'll apply this above my brow, on my forehead a little, and my nose, my lip. I am going to apply this just a little on my outer brow bone, just right here. And then let's do a little bit more bronze, just to blend the blush, the highlight, and the bronzer all together. Okay, so now I'm going to apply a little lip. I want to do a dark burgundy. I've got these two colors. I'm gonna be too cherry. I think this is the color. Which ones do I want to go with? I think this top. So this is a NYX lip liner in the shade Plum. I'm gonna apply this first. Okay. And let's do our lip. I'm gonna apply my lashes and I'll be right back. And I have lipstick already. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is how the finished look turned out. And I love it. This is gonna be something that during the fall I go to a lot because it's super simple. I did that eye makeup in like 10 minutes. This is probably gonna be my go-to fall look just because it's simple. It's just an amplified natural look, and I love this dark lip. This is the first time I've worn like a dark lip this fall, and I'm loving it. This will look good on all skin tones, all eye colors. So you guys, I hope that you enjoyed learning this look with me. I hope you enjoyed learning this look with me. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I hope you had a good time. I hope that you learned something today also. So comment down below. Oh, Charlie wants to come in. Hey, baby. Hey, Charlie. So yeah, comment down below if you think that you're... Comment down below if you think that you're gonna try this look, and let me know if you have any suggestions for upcoming videos. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you next time. Bye!